Hi, it's Steve Ward here with Mercedes-Benz of Lindon. I want to show off one of my very favorite cars today, and that is the GLK. This is a GLK250, so this is the diesel. We started seeing these just a few months ago, maybe October, November of the end of 2013 last year. Very excited about this car. We've done multiple tests on it. I've got customer feedback stating they're getting over 40 miles per gallon on their road trips, which is pretty exciting. When I come up here onto the sticker, you'll notice that they're rating at 24 city and 33 highway. I did get a chance to drive it around, for a minute, and was getting, that 28, 29 combined for the short time that I drove it. This is stock number. Right here you can see this EG241325 on our internet and YouTube channel. It's a beautiful car. It's a brand new vehicle. You can see here it is made in Germany. Blue tick right here. Blue tech is signifying that it is a diesel engine. In fact, you can see this right here. It's a 2.1 liter inline bi-turbo. It's got two turbochargers producing 200 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, hooked up to our 7-speed automatic transmission. Beautiful car. It's equipped with keyless entry and keyless go, what that means is you can keep your key in your purse or pocket. The nice thing that I get a lot of comments on the GLK is the fact that it handles like a sports car, so it's very fun to drive. It's got lots of power, and now you can see lots of torque with this diesel. But if you notice the ground clearance, the car isn't overwhelming. It's not like you're having to jump up inside of it and climb up, need a ladder to get into it. It's not like a sports car where you're going to have to crawl down in and feel like you're laying down inside the vehicle. So that's one of the biggest things that I hear people comment on, is how easy it is to get in and out of the vehicle because of its height. One thing you'll notice right away, we've got these beautiful heavy-duty hinges. Notice everything is sealed off. You don't see any gaps into the engine compartment. Little things like that. The fit and finish is second to none in these vehicles. Of course, this is all real wood in here. We'll get inside here in just a minute and check that out. Notice we've got tinted glass back here. Also, the fuel fill is on this side of the vehicle. We simply push that, and you can see that we've got the diesel's fuel cap. Why does Mercedes-Benz put their fill on this side? Well, they've done that for a long time. It's because it's safe. Mercedes-Benz has over 80,000 patents. Most of those are safety patents. And of course, if you ran out of fuel, you would not want to be on the other side of the vehicle when you're putting fuel back into the vehicle. Also, there's more accidents on that side. Note up here, we've got an all-glass top. I'll show you how that works here in just a second as well as a nice luggage rail that you can attach your maybe a Thule rack or something like that up front. Note it again here, we've got Blue Tech. It's the GLK250. Got a nice stainless steel skid plate here with dual exhaust. As we go right here, we've got a lever. We've got an automatic lift gate. So we come inside, you can see we've got some great storage. We've got a nice privacy shade deployed right there. You can pull that out. These seats will fold forward. So we come here, you see we've got some extra storage underneath. And again, it's an automatic close. Note the tail lights. This has got lighting packages. We come up front. Also, you'll see the lights. It's quite the spectacle at night. Looks great. I think it's got rugged, great looks to it. It's been a little bit ahead of its time, I think, since its introduction. Been becoming very, very popular. Getting a look at those lights. I'll turn those on for you here in just a second. Again, we've got a skid plate up front and the prominent star right there in the grille. The finish on these cars, again, on the exterior, is second to none. In the side here, if I push this button, you can see that we lock the vehicle. When I put my hand behind it, it unlocks it. There's a nice shot of the woodwork there. Of course, this is real wood in these vehicles. Nice aluminum accent here with the handle. And note the badging there for Harman Kardon stereo system. We'll turn that on here in a second as well. This is lumbar support. And this aluminum trim here on the woodwork. A very nice, very ergonomically designed steering wheel here. It's very comfortable to use. So you slip your thumbs in there. Also, you notice that we've got paddle shifting here on the left and on the right. This knob right here will tilt and telescope. When you slip into the vehicle, you feel right at home. It's very comfortable, but you can also feel the sense of quality in the vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and start the vehicle. Of course, again, we just push this button and it fires up. Got this great sunshade here, again exposing the all glass top there. Note here the absence of a shifter. There's no shifter here, it's been placed up here. I like that a lot because, well, one, I've got all this room. Here I've got dual zone climate control that I can adjust. I can have a drink up here if I like. This is our command controller that controls the things up here on the screen. Of course, Mercedes doesn't believe in the touch screen because you have to, make those contacts. You're going to have to take your eyes off the road to do so. Again, they've moved the controls for the seat right here, very close to the steering wheel. Dual zone climate control here. As I adjust those, you can see here I don't have to look way down here to see what I just did as far as adjusting my temperature. Got heated seats here. This is economy and sport modes. I can go to E or S there, and that adjusts my shift patterns. As I mentioned, it's a 7-speed transmission. Instead of starting out in second gear in the economy mode, I would be starting out in first gear. As I mentioned, I really like the shifter here. As I push it here, note we've got a backup camera here. I can go the other direction. And then I push this button to put it into park. Another nice safety feature, say I'm in drive and I'm going along, but I open up my door, you notice that it just went into park as well. I mentioned we've got the high-end Harman Kardon stereo system here. It's got Logic 7 surround sound, and it is fantastic. Let's take this for a little ride. I think the first impression, or first thing people say when they talk about diesel is, oh, it's old and it's stinky and they make a lot of noise. Well, that's not the case anymore. In fact, this is a clean vehicle. I can run this inside for 20 minutes if I wanted and never smell anything. So they've made quite the improvements on diesels over the last few years. And you can tell it's very quiet, but you can also see, look how fast this thing is. I mean, it gets up and goes, stops on a dime. It's not the diesel of yesteryear, that is for sure. Fantastic vehicle. I invite you down, take it for a drive. Another thing you'll note right away is when you sit in here, you've got lots of visibility. Unlike a lot of SUVs where you feel like you're surrounded by blind spots, this gives you great visibility. Again, I push that button to put it into park. We'll jump out. I wanted to show you those lights. I want to make sure they're on here so you can take a look. And it is pretty bright out here, but right here we've got a nice gas tube here that shows all the time. This is going to be your blinking system. Of course, we've got natural light. We got daytime running lights there at the bottom. Again, my name is Steve with Mercedes-Benz of Lindon. It's been my pleasure to introduce to you this beautiful 2014 GLK250 Blue Tech diesel. Located down here in Utah County at exit 273. 801-222-4412 is my direct number. We're a full auto house compliant dealership here. You can reach us by calling 801-222-4400.